Welcome to the land of exquisite tastes, a place where traditions thrive. Craftsmen find expression in an array of intricate works. Culinary skills carry royal legacy, and the aroma of lip-smacking delicacies add flavor to life. Uttar Pradesh strides ahead in modern times. Born out of a rich past, the artisans here have molded themselves with contemporary times and have yet retained their traditional essence. Uttar Pradesh, a magical land of crafts and cuisines. Located in western Uttar Pradesh is the city of Agra, the home of the Taj Mahal. The magical allure of Taj Mahal draws a lot of tourists to Agra. Many wish to visit the Taj Mahal at least once in their lifetime, and many more visit time and again. Almost everyone wants to carry a piece of the Taj Mahal back home. And this wish is fulfilled by the stone crafting artisans of Agra. They create small wonders in the bylanes of Gokulpura to meet the never-ending demand of miniatures of the Taj Mahal. The art of stone crafting is steeped in rich history of the Mughal period. The tomb of Itmat-ud-Daula, situated on the banks of river Yamuna in Agra, is considered the first fine example of stone crafting. Some even believe it to be the inspiration behind making of the Taj Mahal. For artisans of Gokulpura, stone crafting is not just a means of earning a livelihood, it is also about keeping this ancient tradition alive. Craftsmen carve out various parts of the Taj and later assemble them. The art is a painstaking process and needs persistent dedication to master it. Nearly everyone in Gokulpura is involved in making miniatures of the Taj Mahal.
ये 15 कारीगरों के हाथ में से निकलता है। पहले कटाई होती है, फिर कटाई के बाद खराद वाले पे जाता है, खराद वाले के पास बनइये के पास जाता है, फिर लखइये के पास जाता है, जब आता है तैयार होने के लिए।
The stone crafting art has taken creative expression beyond creating small Taj Mahals. The fine art of Pitra Dura, the inlay technique of using highly polished colored stones, has taken Gokulpura to new artistic heights. The connoisseurs of art find these bylanes to be a haven full of lesser-known masters of the art. The craftsmen bring Gokulpura a unique identity on the artistic landscape.
I'm here in Agra just checking out the handicrafts they've made. There's lots of stuff available, it's all reflecting the Taj Mahal. The intricate details are amazing. I'm going to be taking home this piece of the Taj Mahal today.
50 kilometers from Agra is the quaint town of Firozabad. This town is famous for an important piece of Indian jewelry, the glass bangle. Firozabad is known for glass products, but glass bangles stay at the top of the art. The process of manufacturing these bangles is long and intricate, involving an extremely precise and detailed work. Glass bottles are heated in furnaces at extremely high temperatures until they melt. This molten glass is passed through rollers, which stretches it out like thread. It is creativity in motion. This thread of molten glass wraps itself around the roller and a spring of glass is formed. These bangles are then decorated with embellishments. Most bangle merchants have their own shops and factories. Many of them have been in the business for more than 50 years.
ये चूड़ियाँ जितनी भी है ना हम जो बनाते हैं ये 50 लोगों के हाथों से गुजरती हैं और उसके गुजरने के बाद इसमें जो काम किया जा रहा है 50 लोग अपने अपने अलग-अलग अंदाज से अलग-अलग हाथों से प्रदर्शनी करते हैं इसकी.
One can find bangles here in various designs and colors. The most popular designs include plain colored bangles, stone engraved, and bangles with gold or silver linings. Bangles complete a woman's wardrobe through all stages of her life, but most importantly during marriage. No wonder many refer to Firozabad as the Suhag Nagari of India. Roughly 230 kilometers north of Firozabad is the brass city of India, Moradabad. In the by-lanes of the city, master craftsmen are at work in applying inlay, overlay and applique techniques on metal and brass. Each craftsman is trained in a particular process, ranging from creating wooden molds to shaping of brass, design engraving, polishing and coloring. Carrying the legacy of Islamic culture, generations of artists here turn brass, copper and silver into stunning pieces of art. The appreciation and demand for these unique works of art reaches far beyond India. Today, there are roughly 5,000 workshops in the city that cater to an ever-growing demand around the world. Only 133 kilometers from Moradabad is Aligarh, another world-famous place for metal works, especially making locks. And 215 kilometers from Aligarh is a small perfumery town, Kannauj. Kannauj guards the secret of making attar, a natural perfume derived from flowers. This unusual art form gained popularity during the beginning of the 6th century AD under the Mauryan rule, and it further flourished under the Mughal dynasty as more flowers and raw materials were introduced from Central Asia.
कन्नौज जो है वो अतर के लिए ही फेमस है, क्योंकि मोस्टली लोगों का यहाँ पे मेन काम अतर बनाना ही है और ये काम मुग़ल कालीन चला आ रहा है। ये हमारा जो काम है ये सब ट्रेडिशनल काम है, हमारे दादा परदादा ये सब काम करते चले आ रहे हैं।
There are around 250 distilleries in the area. Most of the distilleries are age-old and follow the traditional process of making attar through the method of hydro or steam distillation. The process starts with hand-picking fresh flowers and putting them into big copper cauldrons. The steam from these cauldrons is collected through bamboo pipes into smaller pots. This process is repeated many times over, transforming great quantities of flowers or herbs into an essential oil that is later converted into attar. Attar is better when stored over a longer period of time. In a fast-changing world around them, skilled people of Kannauj have kept a legacy alive and cauldrons steaming. Uttar Pradesh, a state where traditions and heritage are kept alive through generations of master craftsmen. A land of art and artisans. Roughly 125 kilometers from Kannauj is the capital of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. Today, the legacy of its imperial splendor still fascinates people all over the world. The Nawabs of Awadh were great patrons of culinary delights, extravagant lifestyles, and mesmerizing works of art. Considered to be the golden city of the East, Lucknow has retained its old world charm. The city's golden glory is also visible in an elaborate style of hand embroidery known as Zardozi, commonly known as Zari work. This delicate hand-created work is treasured since time immemorial. Zardozi in Lucknow can be attributed to delicate intricacy, elegance and inherent beauty, all emerging from the zeal of the local artisans.
ज़रदोज़ी तो ये पर्शिया का लफ्ज़ है कि इसके बिना पर ज़र कहते हैं सोना को और ज़रदोज़ी एम्ब्रॉयडरी तो सोने से की हुई एम्ब्रॉयडरी.
Zardozi is as tenacious as the wires these craftsmen work with. It is one of the most famous and elaborate techniques of metal embroidery in the world today. The original Zardozi embroidery was done using gold and silver threads. Though the wires used today are synthetic, the art remains the same. Zardozi is fashioned with a needle, which is used to run up and down through the cloth, much like a sewing machine. The cloth is pulled tightly over a large wooden frame as the craftsman passes the needle through the fabric, hooking the thread underneath to form a stitch. After days of painstaking labor, the result is an exquisite gold-veined work of art. The richness of gold may no longer grace the work of Zardozi, but the glitter and glamour of this fascinating art form still endures. Another gift from Lucknow School of Embroidery is chikankari, a technique that has flourished since ages in the region.
The moment you take the name of Lucknow, embroidery comes into your mind, and especially chikankari. Chikankari is practiced only in Lucknow. In no other embroidery, in no other hand embroidery, all over the globe you will find such variation, such variety. All the major designers all over the globe are now into it.
Though it originated as a court craft, nowadays it is a practiced tradition and an important commercial activity. Located around the city are various chikankari centers where women, young and old, work together to keep this ancient embroidery technique alive. The designs are first printed on the fabric using blocks and washable ink. These fabrics are then sent to the chikankari workers for embroidery. The whole cycle can take from 1 to 6 months.
The embroidery is done by around lakhs of workers who are around 70 to 80 kilometers in radius of Lucknow in all directions. So chikankari cannot be done elsewhere because nowhere will you find so much of trained labor.
The finer tastes of this royal city also find a way in its gastronomic habits, carrying the legacy of this unique Awadhi cuisine. Biryani here has a distinct flavor.
उस ज़माने में जो है नवाब लोग खाना बनवाते थे, शौकीन थे कि ये तरह तरह की ये आइटम बने, वो आइटम बने। जो नवाबों का एक शहर था, खाने की वजह से पहचाना गया है कि ये अवध का खाना है। होते तो मुगलाई भी, मगर जो अपनी एक लखनऊ की छवि है वो अवध की है।
Many biryani shop owners also cook the biryani themselves.
नमक लाओ बेटा।
Each and every ingredient and cooking step has to meet the standards of perfection. Long-grain saffron rice with a scent of rose water, cardamom and cinnamon, peppered with chunks of delicately flavored mutton, all go into making of this dish. The rice is usually cooked in the same stock as the meat and not in plain water, which imparts a nuanced flavor as the rice soaks up the meat juices. It is a time-consuming process, but there is no shortcut to satiate discerning diners. As the day goes by, pots full of mouth-watering biryani are ready to be served.
Biryani is his specialty. If you try, even in Lucknow, you don't find this type of biryani anywhere. I have been to so many countries, but I haven't got anywhere. So whenever I'm coming, this is my most favorite place.
The Nawabs of Awadh were great patrons of the culinary. This is evident all across Uttar Pradesh, whether it's the Kuchan in Mathura, Agra's Petha or Lucknow's Awadhi Pulao. But it was a love affair with kebabs that gave Lucknow a wide range of gourmet delights. The kebabs here not only require culinary expertise, but a strong understanding of Awadhi style of cooking.
यूपी में उमूमन 4-5 ऐसे शहर हैं जहाँ के खाने मुख्तलिफ तरह से पसंद किए जाते हैं। कहीं पे वेजिटेरियन खाना पसंद किया जाता है, कहीं पे नॉन वेजिटेरियन पसंद किया जाता है, मगर लखनऊ में अपनी एक खासियत रखता है क्योंकि लखनऊ में कबाबों की एक बहुत बड़ी रेंज रही है। लखनऊ में जो नवाबी काल में तकरीबन 350 से ज़्यादा वैरायटी कबाबों की थी, जो विलुप्त होते होते अब तकरीबन 40 से 50 वैरायटीज़ लखनऊ में रह गई हैं।
Kebabs originated in Turkish kitchens and later spread to the Middle East and India. But it was in Lucknow and under the patronage of the Nawabs that cooks were encouraged to experiment and create the softest kebabs found anywhere. If you are a foodie who is eager to taste what the royal kitchens of Nawabs dished out, then Lucknow is where you should head. Around 300 kilometers east of Lucknow is the city of carpets, Bhadoi. The tradition of carpet making in Uttar Pradesh dates back 400 years to Akbar's reign, when he is said to have brought Persian weavers to his palace in Agra. He then established various carpet making centers around his kingdom. But how this art form made its way to Bhadoi seems like a fairy tale.
In between mid of 17th century, an Irani emperor Nadir Shah made an attack on India, and once he was back, there were some injured soldiers got left here. So one of that injured soldier came here nearby a village here, Madhu Singh. So the people of villagers have saved his life. So just give a reward of that. He gave that art of carpet weaving. क्या बचाओ जी? नमस्कार.
नमस्कार साहब.
चल रहा है काम?
हाँ साहब.
These works of art land in the homes of the who's who of the world.
कब तक उतरेगा पीस आपका?
For generations, people have been creating magical artworks through high skills of weaving.
हफ्ते में उतर जाएगा. ठीक है, कोशिश करिए जल्दी उतर जाए. मैंने साहब.
They still use traditional weaving techniques.
गलीचा हम बिनते हैं, हमारे बाबू ने सिखाया हमको, हमारे दादा ने सिखाया कि गलीचा में गट्ठी मार मार बिनते हैं, बिन के उसके बाद वो दे के 2-2 महीना में गलीचा उतारते हैं. छोटी छोटी डिजाइन हम देख के नस्का में ओके बिनते हैं, बुनकी काटते हैं, हल कलर जैसे नस्का में है उसके हल कलर हम बैठाते हैं.
Most of the weavers work from their homes. They have learnt this style of carpet weaving from their forefathers, as the knowledge has been passed down through generations. As the weaver ties knots, the poetry of design begins to take shape. The speciality of Badoi's carpets lie in its natural and traditional motifs. Most designs are floral and symmetric and strike a great resemblance to Persian carpets. The excellent workmanship is rewarded handsomely, as Badoi contributes to 90% of India's carpet exports. Located in western Uttar Pradesh is Saharanpur. Though the city traces its history to the Indus Valley civilization, it is the ancient art form of wood carving that gave Saharanpur its fame. Artistic woodwork in India began as a temple and palace craft, but artisans of Saharanpur took lead by incorporating the design vocabulary of architecture into wood carving.
यहाँ पर जो कार्विंग का काम होता है, या जिक्सा कटिंग कह लीजिए, या मुगल कार्विंग कह लीजिए, या कश्मीरी कार्विंग कह लीजिए, या ब्रास इनले वर्क काम कह लीजिए, ये लोग पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी सीखते हैं.
Considered to be the oldest wooden industry, skilled workers here create magic on wood logs, while the craftsmen carve their imagination to create fine-looking and exclusive pieces of art. Uttar Pradesh is a microcosm of India's cultural diversity, an enchanting mix of the traditional and modern. The heart of this spiritually enlightening culture lies in the city of Varanasi. This city is a fine example of Uttar Pradesh's ethos and values. Some of the most ancient art forms have taken shape here. But of all the great things that have thrived in Varanasi, Banarasi saris and handlooms have held their place in history. Today, the Banarsi silk is known to be an unmatched example of excellent artistry. The small by-lanes of Varanasi are filled with weavers who work their magic into the making of the saris. Sellers often visit the weavers and take stock of the new designs being made.
तो इस साड़ी का कलर वो हमें दिखाओ, मैरून कलर वो सही रंगाना है.
An ideal Banarsi sari consists of about 5,600 thread wires, which makes its process extremely intricate and fine, almost like spinning a yarn of gold. The faces behind the fabric include 3 chief artisans working in perfect synchronization.
ये सारे कारीगर लोग भी सब खानदानी हैं, फादर हैं, उन फादर बना रहे हैं साड़ी, बेटे बगल में रहते रहते सीखते हैं. पुराने ज़माने में जो पहले जो बनती थी तो वो सारे हाथ से काम होते थे. अच्छा, उसमें बहुत सी सारी चीज़ें जो आज के दौर के हिसाब से वो चीज़ें ख़त्म हो गई हैं. पहले आंचल के लिए बनाया जाता था तो उसमें हाथ से वो पल्लू को बनाया जाता था. अभी सारी चीज़ें पंच कार्ड्स के ज़रिए से बनने लगी हैं. तो इस तरीके से अब नए टेक्नोलॉजी से ये साड़ियाँ बनने लगी हैं.
The day begins with weavers bringing them freshly made saris. Based on the quality and design, they select which sari they want to showcase at the gaddi. The trademark Banarsi sari is the one that is made of gold or silver zari border and booty or small motifs that cover the entire sari. They are usually heavy with a grand pallu full of intricate designs. Nowadays, Persian motifs are often fused with traditional Indian designs to create the distinctive flowery pattern of the Banarsi saris.
इसमें अलग अलग तरह की साड़ियाँ बनती है। कुछ साड़ी हल्के डिज़ाइन की होती है तो वो कम टाइम लेती है और कुछ भारी डिज़ाइन होती है जो सुच्चे सरी की बनती है, जैसे राजा महाराजा के टाइम में जो बनती थी वो सब 2-3 महीने 4 महीने में तैयार होती है। कोई साड़ी साल भर में तैयार होती है।
Banarsi saris are also known for their grandeur and sheer opulence. People from all over the country visit Varanasi to pick up the perfect Banarsi sari. Varanasi, while being the synthesis of several age-old religious traditions, offers an even more divine and enriching experience in the form of its popular street food. Located around the bustling ghats are various chaat houses. Made of mashed tomatoes, cooked along with a variety of spices and served with onion and salty snack toppings, tomato chaat is a Varanasi speciality.
जैसे बनारसी पान फेमस है वैसे बनारसी चाट बहुत फेमस है। जैसे मैं बचपन से बनारस में रहा हूँ तो मेरे पिताजी और माताजी लेके आते थे इस दुकान पे चाट खिलाने के लिए, और अब मेरी वाइफ है, शादी के बाद मैं अपनी वाइफ को लेके आया हूँ चाट खिलाने के लिए।
Another popular street item of Varanasi is the lassi. It is a popular drink made from yogurt that is a must-have when you visit the city. Thronged by tourists from around the world is a unique lassi shop situated in one of the lanes here. Known as the Blue Lassi Shop, this little gem has been around for more than 80 years.
इस जगह को ब्लू लस्सी शॉप इसलिए कहा जाता है क्योंकि इस शॉप का कलर ऑलमोस्ट ब्लू है। एक कोरियन गर्ल आई थी मेरे शॉप पे 7 साल पहले, उसने इस शॉप का कलर ब्लू देखा तो उसने ब्लू लस्सी शॉप रखने का सुझाव दिया।
This third generation shop boasts of offering up to 83 flavors of lassi, each hand-pressed and fresh. Popular with locals and tourists alike, one can find any flavor they like. From coffee to pomegranate to chocolate and banana, the shop offers the ultimate lassi experience.
Lassi is something that's very popular that I've heard a lot about before I came to India. And so in doing some research about Varanasi, I stumbled across the Blue Lassi shop. And so I figured I definitely wanted to give it a try.
What's even more fascinating is that one can find passport-sized pictures of people who have visited the shop stuck on the walls. Quite a unique way to leave behind a memory in the lanes of Varanasi. Even though ancient towns have transformed into chaotic modern cities, at heart, Uttar Pradesh has retained the true essence of its cultural past. From age-old art forms to exquisite culinary delights, Uttar Pradesh is not just a traveler's delight, it is an experience of a lifetime.